All right, so we're saying a good morning to Frema. As you can see, she's out there in Abosokai, and we're going to be interacting with her later on in the show to find out those who've opened their shops, why they've opened their shops, what's going on where they are, what are they thinking about, in terms of, because a lot of people are complaining about the tough situation that we find ourselves in the country at the moment. And of course, Guta is very much concerned about these issues and want to send a message to the government by shutting all shops today. Well, I'm going to take you through the dailies I have with me today. I'm going to go through the daily graphic first of all. On the front page of the daily graphic, we have a photo of some part of the Ramsar site. You see some pretty amazing buildings, constructions coming up, and other buildings that are already there here. And it says hundreds of buildings to go down at Sakumo Ramsar site today. This is from the regional minister. Decisive action on encroachment. Now, I have a few comments to make about this. The issue for me is I think that we've left this too late. The entire Ramsar site is almost, taken over by illegal structures. A Ramsar site is a wetland. A wetland is a critical, important component, or should I say sector, within our ecosystem. There should be no hard surfaces in a wetland. But somehow, through our negligence, our greed, or just plain idiocy, we've allowed this to go on for so long. For so long. People have encroached and encroached and encroached. And now, finally, we have someone who seems pretty determined to demolish a lot of these structures. It says hundreds. Well, I'm hoping that it's not going to be a case of kiosks and shacks being brought down, but actual buildings, multi-million-dollar buildings, are going to be pulled down because they are in the wrong place. That entire stretch of the beach road there, from the railway line behind the Snake flats, all the way towards, the Nungwa side. Oh, there's a whole Ramsar site there that has just been built on, and it's completely unacceptable that we should do this to ourselves at this point in time in our history. Anyway, we'll find out how that goes down later today. Guta closes shops. That's another headline there. Swami Interchange project begins. Finally, I hope this is not going to be one of those, unfortunate start and stop kind of situations. Yeah? Let's look at the Ghanaian Times. The front page of the Ghanaian Times has these headlines. Fight against democratic recession, Professor Kakari to the media. We also have President inaugurates modern residential complex for appeal court judges. Okay, beautiful structures in the photos there. Court orders sureties to produce former Maslok boss by December 22nd. And we have 30 galamseyers trapped in pit. Relatives call for urgent help. They shouldn't have been in those pits in the first place. The front page of the Chronicle has these headlines. Contractor locks out pupils over 171,000 Ghana cedi debt. Sedinam Tamaklo to be tried in absentia. Efadate in the defense of Aisha Wang. Anglo Gold mine pit kills 10 indigenes. Chief of Ochrekrom alleges. AG Lord's Common Fund Administrator for constructing 150 bungalows for judges. On the front page of the Chronicle, we have the scripture, Ezra chapter 4, verse 22. Beware of being negligent in carrying out this matter. Why should damage increase to the detriment of the kings? Okay, to whom it may concern. We have the Finder newspaper. And on the front page, we have these headlines. President Akufo-Addo cuts short four-tier Swami interchange. It looks like the four-tier interchanges are becoming more popular now. Yeah. Disruption of academic work to linger as labor unions vow not to resume work. Court orders Alex Mode, another, to produce former Maslok boss in court. Fuel price increases. Petrol is 94% gone up, and diesel has gone up 136% between January and October of 2022. Yeah. Let's go look at some online stories. Let me give you citynewsroom.com. And on citynewsroom.com, we have these headlines here. Ghana Bar Association backs call for cap on number of Supreme Court judges. Removal of GES boss disappointing. This is coming from Nagrat. And we know Nagrat was on air yesterday on Eyewitness News and spoke on this matter. Asiedu Nketia gives daily guide 72 hours to retract defamatory publication against him. And let me take the final one, or two more. Akufo-Addo sacks Director General of GES. And finally, Guta rejects pleas by Council of State. Says shops in Accra will still be shut. We'll be getting into some of those stories